Okay, yeah, I waited a second. Because I saw OBS disconnected. Now we are back. Let's move. Wait, but where to? Oh yeah, to put this in the tape deck in room 3. What do I have to do if I want to listen to the tape? Oh, do I go back to my room? Is that it? Because this one has a receiver that works. This connects to room 3. There is no phone number associated with this button. Wait, that means I can listen to the other 2 tapes. Who is this? Hey, Alice. There's something on the display. It says 25 asterisk asterisk. Okay. 2, 5. Yeah, that's definitely a clue. That's definitely a clue. And then we'll call room 4. But 4 connects to room 4. That's 5's room, right? Who's this? Just me. Better than Justice, I suppose. Wait. I guess that means they have some kind of internal line. Agricola? Agricola? I didn't know you were into German-style board game farming simulations. 9-2. Got it. Whoops, I mean asterisk, asterisk 9-2. So that means we need to call 2592. And that'll play what's on the cassette tape in room 3, right? Congratulations! That voice. Looks like you found the answer. The number you just entered is the phone number for the 3rd room. The buttons here on top of the phone are just shortcuts. That means all the other phones have actual numbers too. Though I guess that's not really important. Anyway, you're calling room 3 right now. Room 3. Then that means, since you're so clever, I'm sure you figured it out by now. But yes, you're right. I'm speaking to you from a pre-recorded tape. So you can grasp me all the questions you like, but I won't be able to answer them. I'm afraid this little talk is going to be a bit one-sided. Ugh. Then again, it's going to be a very little talk because I only have one thing to tell you. Have a look at the left screen above the phone. The answer you're looking for is hidden there. What answer, you ask? Well, I can't hop you with that one. Bye! Have a nice trace. Left? Okay, so then 2, 6, 5, 2. Flip that backwards. It's 5. It's 5, 2, 6, 5. And there's the pin. Okay, so then we put this pin into this keyhole. And if you'll remember, the aluminum panel that we had to work with in here was shapes. Hold on, let's turn around. The aluminum panel we had to work with in here was shapes, and there were numbers in the shapes in the other room. So I think we just take the shapes. This is the order they need to be in, and then we have the numbers. So the code is 1689. 1689. One, 6, 8, 9. Enter. Did I do it wrong? 1, 6, 8, 9. 9, 8, 6, 1? Yeah, I had it backwards. Okay. Okay. Okay, now how do we find that other password? Like, what else is here? There's really nothing else to do, right? I don't get it. Are we supposed to be able to find the hidden passwords? Or do they just exist? Oh, this is the secret file. Okay, Tayagi, you ready? You ready? Let's read this thing. Is that what we found? Okay, Sigma's cat problem. Sigma has a strange verbal and possibly psychological tic, which causes him to make cat puns whenever he talks about cats. The cause of this behavior seems to be an experience he had as a child. When Sigma was in preschool, there was a deserted house near his school that everyone called the Cat Mansion. He'd always loved cats, so every day he would visit the Cat Mansion and give the cats that lived there some of his lunch. One day he realized that he could understand what the cats were saying to one another. A magical black cat appeared and told him that it had given him this gift in exchange for giving this food to his fellows. But, the magical cat said, "You can never tell anyone about your gift," the magical black cat warned. "If you do, you'll be cursed." But young Sigma was so happy about his newfound ability that he slipped and told a girl about it. So the black cat cursed him. His curse was to speak only in cat puns for the rest of his life. Fortunately for him, a magical white cat came along soon afterwards, felt the curse was a little too harsh and lessened it, so that he would only talk in cat puns when he talked about cats. He lived happily ever after. EU stands for erotic units. EU is a system developed to measure a combination of physical, emotional, and situation attractiveness. It ranges from 0 to 20, where 20 might be Marilyn Monroe and 0 might be Gilbert Gottfried. For the curious, Donnie Trejo rates 16 EU. Just being sexy does not guarantee a high EU rating. Not to be confused with competing systems of hotness or sexability, the EU system weighs a number of factors such as practicality, sustainability, and emotional investment, and the bias of the observer. Women with a high EU rating usually have mastered the art of the tease. Excuse me? Okay, so then there's this file. There are a total of 7 varieties of chromatic doors in the notary game facility. 1 for each of the following colors: cyan, magenta, yellow, red, green, blue, and white. The primary chromatic doors will open at a specified time. Participants can see how much time is left until the primary chromatic doors open by pressing the buttons on both sides of their bracelets. Several conditions must be met by the group that enters the primary chromatic door in order for the secondary door to open. There must be 2 pair bracelets and 1 solo bracelet. The colors of all 3 bracelets must together form the color of either form the color of the door they are trying to enter or its complementary door. That's kind of hard to remember though, so look at it like this. Okay. Oh shit, there's more numbers to dial on the phone in this thing. (5309) and 6969. I entered it wrong. Okay. Ready for the time of your life, sweetheart? Only $24.95 a minute. That's a little too rich for my blood. Thanks! Ah! Hello, can I help you? Hey, I got your number on the wall. Huh. She hung up. Interesting. Genuinely kind of shocked and surprised that that happened. But what now? Because we've opened all the doors. I'll be back again, chat. Give me 1 second. Okay, I've returned. Anyway. Let's keep moving. What now? Oh, I see. That was the hint. Okay. What now? Like, there's nothing else in here, right? Because, like, we've emptied all these out. But that was the secret file code and not the, Maybe if I just check that screen a second time. Maybe this was, like, our freebie secret file or whatever. What? Huh? Oh, right. 5, 2, 6, 5. Or is this one? Is this the one that's 2, 6, 5, 2? No. Do I have any other numbers? 1, 6, 8, 9. 9, 8, 6, 1 again. So like we just open it again with the same code. What's that for? View the password you found. Visit the archive and navigate to the Pass tab. Okay. So what now? Hey, Overlord. Okay, dude. So we've started the second Zero Escape game at this point. We've been playing for like 3 hours. Let me tell you, man, This one's wild. I'm sure I'll have a chance to explain the rules of this Nonary game as we go along. But also, we're being tormented by, like, some kind of rabbit. If I don't figure out the answer to this room in the next, like, 5 minutes, I'm going to take a break to eat, okay? And then we'll be right back. I'll probably play a video or something, right? That sound good? Ooh, what happened? What happened? Tell me more. We've looked at all of these. What's down here? What is this? Drive checking exactly 1 draw trigger. Oof. So I just submitted my my staff application for Springfest. Like, literally right now, because I just remembered that I needed to do that. Because otherwise, I wouldn't be able to judge for Springfest. I'd be judging, like, V or Standard. One of those two. And then playing for Premium. Oh my god. 1 draw, 1 heal the whole game. 2 triggers. Oh. Okay, so Tyagi, a new feature, sorry, I already told Tyagi about this. Overlord, a new feature of Virtue's Last Reward is that it starts you on hard mode, and in hard mode, it's the same puzzles, except they don't give you hints. Or except like the characters don't try to give you hints. But if I turn it to easy mode, then characters will give me hints after a couple of tries. And I like this as a feature. It makes it so that, like, if I want to be stubborn about it, I can be stubborn about it. But if I want to get things moving, like I do now, I can turn on easy mode. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's like, you're doing the same puzzles either way. It's just that they give you a hint. Also, they keep you, they just, you change the difficulty by escape route. Excuse me. And it starts you on hard mode. So I'm going to try this. I'm going to mash at this a couple of times. And then when I back out, they should give me a hint, I think. At least that's how I understand this working. Which buttons do I press and in what order? There are 4 shapes on the aluminum in the drawers. A circle, a star, a diamond, and a triangle. I'm sure this is telling me how to open the lock. Where have I seen these shapes before? Of course, they're the same shapes as on that pinup poster. I think those shapes had a number. Oh wait, what is the next tower for English? Is the next tower for English? Oh, the next tower for English is Bruce? Yo! Hold on! Hold on, chat. We gotta play like Spike Bruce, right? We gotta play like Spike Brothers Bruce, right? That's gotta be a thing we have to play. Because like the only time previous that I actually built the imaginary tower like deck was Magnolia. So I can play Magnolia whenever I want. I have all the cards. But I feel like Bruce might actually be something. And then after that is Bastion, right? More interested in the sleeves? Yeah, I do like how there's so many like event exclusive sleeves in Zero. Is because like you can tell when a person has been you can tell when a person plays this game based on like their sleeves, which is really cool. Maybe they'll give me a hint here. The safe is locked up tight. Okay, if I just punch in the same password again, that's not going to do anything though, right? Like I've already got the thing out of here. See? Like where's the password? Because, like, it's not in here. Because here's the thing. Is every safe has 2 passwords. One that gets you a secret file. And one that gets you out of the room. And we have somehow found the password that gets us the secret file. Yeah. So Apex Ruler Bastion is a Keter Sanctuary grade 3 that in the TCG he has like an Ashura Kaiser effect. He's like an Ashura Kaiser effect. And then he has a lot of like very powerful grade 3s that draw you cards and whatnot. I think he's already in JP0, so I can find out what he does there. Yeah, he stands rear guards when you see a grade 3. So let me see if I can find the Vanguard 0 version. Yeah, it's a Keter card, so you can use it in all of the United Sanctuary clans. Imaginary Tower Wave 4. Oh, do we not have? I thought that Japan was already doing the Bastion event. I thought they had the cards revealed already. But I guess they aren't. Okay, so let's see here. So I'm actually reading the Diabolos cards right now. So Matt has the same ride deck effect as the other starters, but then when you ride a Diabolos Violence Bruce, you remove this card from the game and soul charge 3. And then at the start of your ride phase, if Matt is in the soul, return a grade 2 from your hand to the deck. Ride Richard. On a rear guard, if this attacks or boosts, if this unit attacks or boosts a Diabolos, if you're in Final Rush, +3. Do you have a Gold Paladin deck? Yeah. If you're in Final Rush, this card gets +3. When this unit stands by card effect, you can counterblast 2 to get crit +1. Ah, they made Eden counterblast 2. Amazing. They can't do this. Bruce has to be good, right? Oh, no. Bruce is kind of bad. I'm looking at this. Bruce is a little bad. So the reason that they soul charge so much is because Bruce has a skill that is Soul Blast 5 to stand your front row rear guards. I don't know why they kept this a Soul Blast 5 and 0. It should be like 3 at most in Vanguard 0. Yeah, you could very well like resolve Bruce there. Does anybody else have a clue? Where's like maybe if I ask Fi, she'll be like, there's something. Give me a hint. What about this one? This one just says an old phone. No new information there. Oh, by the way, Overlord. Okay, so you guys, do you remember in the last game when we were talking about like the priestess that was like cryogenically frozen on accident, like her body turned to Ice 9? I'm pretty sure you went to sleep before we finished the last game, but one of the things we learned was that she was real, and she got up and walked out the door, and we saw her when we were leaving the facility we were on. So her name is Alice, and she's alive now, and she's here. Yeah, she just left. Yeah, exactly. She was alive and she just left. Listen, I'm fucking strategy wikiing this at this point. Yeah, but she did that before we escaped and probably before the game started. So she was okay. So here's a couple of things we need to go over from the ending of 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors, okay? So, June, a participant in a previous Nonary game. She almost died in that one, or she could have died if it weren't for the fact that the morphogenetic field, right? So, she's able to send information and receive information from forward in time with her mind. So she's psychically communicating with Junpei. She's psychically communicating with Junpei. And he doesn't realize it. But she's solving the puzzles because we're solving the puzzles. And so this all culminates in us getting to a final puzzle that we have to solve, or else past June is like incinerated in the incinerator. And it turns out that Zero was June. Yeah, wibbly wobbly timey wimey shit. It ruled. Zero was June. And the thing is that none of us were actually in any danger because of the Nonary game itself. Because one, we weren't on the Gigantic. We were in a testing facility in Nevada that was made to resemble the Gigantic. This was established earlier. It's fine. And two, nobody except for the guys who were from Cradle Pharmaceuticals actually had any fucking bombs in their stomachs. This was all just to make sure that like nobody caught on. Like Junpei didn't have a bomb, Clover didn't have a bomb, like none of us had bombs in our stomach. We were all gonna be okay if we worked together. And we did, so we got out of there. Santa is actually June's brother. Yeah, Mr. Splody was one of the Cradle Pharmaceutical employees. Also, Ace was the president of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. That was a batshit reveal, actually. It was insane. It was insane because it was like, we started piecing it together that, one, Snake wasn't actually dead because the guy who exploded... Yeah, Ace was the president of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. He was the one who created the Notary game because he was face blind. He had prosopagnosia, which is face blindness. And he wanted to create a world where he could know the joy of seeing people's faces. So he did psychic experiments on children to get there. It's somewhere in that 12-hour stream. I'm so sorry that stream was 12 hours. I need water. I'll be right back. I didn't actually get the water. I just threw the bottle I had away. What the heck? Forgot. I forgot. Let's go back to room 1. Wait, what? Hold on. Okay, but the star and the star and diamond are upside down, so flip them. Genuinely had to look this up. What the fuck? Okay. So this one is the escape password. There we go. Okay. Now we can get out. Open it up. Easy. Ha! There's a bunch of stuff in here. So yeah, we'll go get Fi and Alice. Hey, what's this? Did you open this, Sigma? Yeah, who else would have? Why didn't you tell us sooner? What? Forget about it, Alice. Let's just see what's in there. What's this thing? A map. It says floor A. We can look at it more later. There's more stuff in the safe. Why don't we get all of it before we start going through it? A card? 2 cards? This is a card for the Ambidex room. Okay, so, I think now's a good time to start explaining what the fuck is wrong with this Nonary game compared to the last one. So everyone's bracelet says 3 on it. First things first. Second thing second, it doesn't actually matter that everyone's bracelet says 3 on it, because we're not doing numbers anymore. Instead of being a personal, like, identifier, the bracelets are now point counters. The bracelets count points, and we get points by solving the escape rooms. And once somebody has 9 points, they can escape out the number 9 door. But be warned, that door only opens once. So, if you're not amongst the group of people who has 9 points the first time they open the door, you're just fucking stuck here. Also, amongst these 9 people, there are 6 of them that say their bracelets are pairs, and they are paired with somebody who has the same color on their bracelet as them. So there's a green pair, a red pair, and a blue pair. And then there's also the green, red, and blue solo players. And together, any group of 3 people, as long as the pairs all stick together, can open one of the colored doors. Here are a few more rules for you. Oh, also, this game is run by a rabbit that is calling himself Zero the Third. Once you've opened a door, you can hop through it as much as you like. The chromatic doors are like that too. Once you open them, even I can't stop you from going in and out of them. Any color bracelet can go through them and as many people as you like. But, you have to escape before you can take advantage of this free reign rule. Once you've activated a chromatic door and gone through the puzzle beyond, it won't let you go back until you've solved the puzzle. I see. Oh, also he makes bunny puns now. Because he's just having fun. He's fucking with us. I love him. Once we get out of the crew quarters, we can head back to the warehouse. And then we have a key to leave. Oh, it's a book about cats. We don't have time for that, meow. Sorry. It's a sort of... I guess you could call it a tick? I've had it since I was young. I wish I was just kitten, but I can't control it. It's not dangerous, though. You're perfectly fine. Anyway, the book's called Schrodinger's Cat. Don't you mean Schrodinger's cat? Oh, you've heard of it? It'd be kind of hard to find someone who hasn't heard of it. For real? Do you know what this is too, Alice? Of course I do. I was just wondering why this book was here. So what is Schrodinger's cat? It's a quantum physics thought experiment. The book probably discusses the principles of the experiments and talks the principles the experiment talks about in more depth. See, Erwin Rudolf Josef Alexander Schrödinger was a scholar of theoretical physics in Austria. He was born in 1887 and... Wait! Is this going to be a long story? Yes. Thought so. How about we talk about it later then? I mean, we just found the key that'll get us out of here. You do have a point there. Yes, he does. We should leave. Now. Alright, let's go. Turn around. Three, two, one. We found it. We made our way down the hallway, and at the end, waiting for us, was everybody else! Hi! Looks like the gang's all here. What's up?
Nothing's up. We left our room and it left. And ended up here.
Sigma, let me see that map you found earlier.
Oh, right. So they all just lead here. No matter which door we took, all of them led back here.
That's the same as the map we found in the lounge.
By the way, Clover's in this game.
We found something like that too. Our room was an infirmary.
Is that so? We found ours in the crew quarters.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
No. There's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
So what now?
What the? Oh, this is just like the other floor.
These doors have colors on them too. The one on the left is green. The one in the middle is blue. And the one on the right is red.
Well, that can't be right.
Automatic doors? Look, there's a box here. It looks like the ones we saw earlier.
Okay, but like, How do we get in these ones?
Yeah, just like the other doors. No good trying to force it open, I suppose.
Is something wrong, Alice? You've been staring at your bracelet.
Oh. No, I'm fine. But it looks like my guess was right. The numbers have changed.
Oh? Did we get points? Oh, the time left? 2 hours? We have 2 hours before these doors open?
For fuck's sake. You telling me we're gonna have to just sit around here for another 2 hours?
No. Looks like we don't have a choice then. Gotta head back. Clover, how about you show him that note we found?
Oh, okay. Hold on. Huh? Was it something about supplementary rules? Because we found a note just like that.
Yo! More rules! It was in the safe in the crew quarters. Here are a few more rules for you. Once you've opened a door, you can... Okay, this is the one we already read. So now that we've all solved these escape rooms, we can actually go into any of these rooms we want. If that's true, then we can all go back the way we came and get into the warehouse.
I don't think Zero's saying we can. I think he's saying we have to. Otherwise, what's the point of that key card?
You mean this? The Ambidex room key.
We found some too.
That makes 6 then. 1 for each AB. Oh, shit!
Let's head back to the warehouse.
No, that's actually enough. If we all go as pairs, and we have the same numbers.
If you don't like it, stay here. Stupid angry mutt watching the door sounds about right.
Asshole. Better hope I don't have rabies, you self-satisfied old turd.
Well, what's it going to be? Are you going to go back with us? Or are you staying here by yourself?
Alright, fine. I'm going.
So I panicked for nothing. Because, like, we can just, because, like, if we're going... There's 6 Ambidex rooms and 6 keys, so it's fine.
So, this is the crew quarters, huh?
Just as the note said. We had no trouble getting in here.
That means we can go to the infirmary or the lounge.
Yeah, we can check out any of them.
Hey, look, Grandpa! They got a poster of a lady in here. It looks like the ones you got back home.
What?
This one's pretty hot. I think we're talking at least 14, maybe even 15 EU.
Agreed.
I sure would like to take it home with me. Unfortunately, I don't think this is really the time for that. Let's keep moving.
Whoa, hold on. Grandpa? Since when were they buddies? Or had they always been that close? In other words, they'd known each other before the Nonary game. And if Quark was calling Tenmyoji Grandpa, maybe they were even related. Alice and Clover seemed close. Seemed to be close too. Just how many of these people knew each other already?
Let's go, buddy. I can't wait to get out of here and back to my, grandpa videos.
Oh, you mean the ones you keep in the locked cabinet?
Shh. You're being too loud, Quark. You have to say these things quietly.
Well, you know, good on him. Good on him for like locking up the porn so the kid can't see it.
Oh, you're finally done?
Yeah, we're done. We're back.
I hopped off for a little nap.
Ah, for yawning? Really? You're just a computer program. You don't get tired.
Hey, Theo. My temper's got a hair trigger, and you're awfully close to pulling it. So I'd watch my mouth if I were you.
Physical copies of bad videos in 2028.
Forget it.
That's a good boy. Alrighty, let's get back to what we were talking about earlier. Namely, how do you get more BP?
We go into the AB rooms, right? Okay, the reason I didn't include a do not research topic was because, like, I wanted this to be, like, actually about Vanguard trivia.
Goes into what room?
So I just talked about real things.
That doesn't really matter. Anybody can go into any room.
But there are only 6 rooms.
Didn't I tell you? The two members of a pair share the same destiny.
Then you mean both members of a pair need to go into the same room?
Yes.
What do we do after we go into the room?
Play a game. Just like it says on the door. You play the Ambidex game!
Wait, what's ambidex supposed to mean anyway?
I would guess it's short for ambidextrous. Most use the word to refer to the ability to use both of one's hands, instead of favoring the left or right. But it can also be taken to mean someone who is duplicitous or two-faced.
It's a game of betrayal, then. Wait. Are we gonna do Prisoner's Dilemma shit? Is that what's going on?
Then what's the notary game?
That refers to the whole enchilada. The notary game is a game where you try to open the number 9 door and escape.
Okay.
The next game is just a mini game you play as part of the larger one.
A mini game we play as part of the larger game.
Shit is confusing.
Is it? Or is it that you're just a few carrots short of a bushel? What do you think, Theo?
You arrogant little bastard.
Y'all, I think I'm in love with Zero the Third.
That's just how I am, so you better get used to it. Now, could I have you all move to the AB room, please? I'll give you more specifics once everyone's inside.
He isn't wrong. Dio isn't the smartest human in the room. Kay, Quark, and myself each gave 1 card to Luna, Alice, and Tenmyoji. Then, we headed into the AB rooms. There wasn't really any discussion about who'd go into which door, but Fi and I found ourselves heading towards the leftmost room. I think it's really annoying that Sigma does not have a voice actor. Looks like everybody else has gone in already. Think we should head in too?
Why are you asking me? Just hurry up and get in there.
Okay. Ambidex game polling. This game's got a time limit too?
Something
Wait.
wrong?
No, nothing. It's just there's no one here.
What are you talking about? Of course there isn't anyone here.
Well, yeah, I know. I just
Let's get inside.
yeah, right. So polling, huh? What are we voting on? That's the question. This is definitely the same puzzle room we did last time.
Woke up in.
Yeah? Well, there's one thing that's different.
That screen.
Yeah. It looks like there's something on it. The Ambidex game will now begin. To enter your vote, please touch the start button on your screen. Once you have entered your vote, the door will lock automatically. It will not open again until the polling period has finished.
Shit! The hell are you doing, you idiot?
What? I just pressed the start button.
Did you even read what it said? Once you press that button, it locks the door for 40 minutes. Now, thanks to your stupid ass, we're stuck in here for almost an hour.
Oh,
Yes,
really?
Ugh.
Hey, hey, hey! Looks like everybody's closed their AB gates.
AB gate?
You're in the AB room, silly. You're in the AB room right now.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be continuing my earlier explanation.
Okay, guys. I'm actually, like, genuinely terrified. Because whatever this is about to be, it's definitely gonna be a game changer, right? Like, this is a whole new feature, a whole new mini game that was not present in either of the two previous Nonary games. So whatever it is, it might kill someone, and I don't like it.
Now, let's get this party started. Let me tell you about the AB game. Since it's a game, you're obviously going to have an opponent.
An opponent?
It's not like this is a battle royale where you just fight everybody. Each round will be a one-on-one battle. Mono a mono, or
Battle?
a womano. Well, there are 2 kinds of each pair, aren't there? So it'll be more of a 2-on-1 battle, I guess. Now,
Battle? I don't like this.
who your opponent is going to be? It's actually really easy. You'll be competing against whoever you paired up with to go through the chromatic doors.
Competing?
Example, Siggy and Fido paired up with Alas and went through the cyan door, didn't they? That means that Siggy and Fido will be playing against Alas.
And it goes the other way too. Alas's opponent will be Siggy and Fido. Obviously, that means Potassium and Clevo's enemy will be Tamioli.
Nice joke. Potassium symbol is K. Good work.
Well, I guess enemy isn't really the right word, is it?
Okay.
After all, if you choose ally, then they're your ally.
What? Don't get it? Well, don't worry. Just listen while Zero the Third explains it all.
First, I want everybody to focus on the screen on the device in the back of the room. You should see A, ally, and B, betray on it. Do you? All you guys have to do is pick! Just pick one of those easy options! Your DP will go up or down, depending on what you pick. It's a little complicated, and some of you are a little slow. So, I made this handy chart.
Wait, is this just... Whoa! This is literally Prisoner's Dilemma.
Your point of view.
This is literally the Prisoner's Dilemma. If we ally and she betrays, we lose 2 points. If we both ally, we gain 2 points. If I betray and she allies, we gain 3 points. And if we both betray, it's a ±0. Now, the actual smartest thing for everybody to do in this case is to just always pick ally, because then everyone gets out.
So, let's say you choose ally, and so does your opponent. You'll get 2 BP, and so will they. And you'll all get a nice warm, fuzzy feeling inside. We call that the best pals outcome. Just puts a smile on your face, doesn't it? Next is what you get if you choose ally, but your opponent chooses to betray. If that happens, you lose 2 BP, and they get 3. We call that the stupid jerk face outcome.
Somebody did that to me. Let's skin him and stew him with some taters.
The third choice is the opposite of that. It's when you choose betray, but your nice, innocent opponent chooses ally. This time, you're the one who gets 3 BP, and they're the one who loses 2. We call that the serves them right outcome. I mean, what were they thinking? Choosing ally was a stupid choice, and there's nothing for you to feel guilty about. And finally, the very last scenario. This is when you choose betray, and so does your opponent. If that happens, neither of you gets or loses anything.
Absolutely zero change in BP.
Boring. We call this the why even bother outcome.
As the game master here, this is the situation I want to avoid the most. You're probably wondering about the pairs, aren't you? Well, let me explain. Remember how I told you that both people in a pair share a destiny?
Yeah?
That
Okay.
applies here too. The 2 of you only get 1 vote. You get to choose once between ally or betray. That doesn't mean you split your points though. You both get 3 points, or lose 2 points, or whatever. In other words,
Okay.
what you see on this chart is what you get. Okay then. I think that about does it for the basic rules.
Okay, so I think I understand the Ambidex game,
A little bit more, but it'll just have to wait, I guess.
and I gotta be real with you, Chief. The only thing that makes sense in the prisoner's dilemma is to just keep hitting ally, because otherwise you're just doing a capitalism.
Minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Anyway, I've gotta hop along now. Don't do something harebrained and wait until the last minute. You've got plenty of time, so think it out. Bye-bye now. Have a nice trust.
About the AB game? Yeah, it's a tough call. This is really kind of an interesting game. Seems like it's based on the prisoner's dilemma. You've never heard of it? It's a thought experiment that uses game theory to examine why people do or don't cooperate. Let's say Apple and Banana have committed a serious crime.
Okay. Apple and
I
banana.
just gave them the first names I thought of. They don't mean anything. Anyway, Apple and Banana are caught by the police and sent off to separate cells far away from one another. In other words, there's no way for them to contact each other. And they're not like telepaths or something. So that's the setup. You following me?
Okay, yeah.
So, a detective shows up. He visits each cell and tells them both exactly the same thing. Goes something like this.
You can both clam up if that's what you want. We're gonna have to put you both in the slammer for 2 years if you do. Now, if you flip on your pal over there, tell me everything. I can get your sentence reduced to 1 year. That means your buddy will serve 15, but that ain't your problem, right? Of course, if he decides to spill the beans, goes the other way. He gets 1 year, and you get to spend 15 years eating government cheese. You're probably wondering if both of you confess. Well, I can shave off a little time for saving me trouble, but you'll still both do 10 years. So, Punk, what's it gonna be? Gonna give me what I want? Or you gonna keep that trap shut? Of course, I told your partner the same thing I just told you. I wonder if you can trust him to keep the cat in the bag. No rush. I'll give you plenty of time to think about it.
So that's the prisoner's dilemma.
Yeah. What would you do? Say you were in Apple or Banana's shoes.
Well, if my erstwhile criminal associate Banana is going to keep his mouth shut, then the best choice for me is to spill the beans. That way I only serve 1 year. But what if he confesses too? Then the smart thing would be for me to do the same. After all, if he cuts the deal and I don't, I'll spend 15 years in prison. If I confess, I can shave 5 years off of that. Then it seems like the best choice is always going to be to confess.
Interesting. But you're forgetting something.
I disagree. I disagree big time. And you know why? It's because, hey, chat, have we considered that you should care about other people? Have we considered that, like, giving a shit what happens to other people is super important? Because, guess what? If you care about what happens to other people, then the best choice is to clam it up! Don't say anything!
That Banana will be thinking the same thing. So you'll both confess, and you'll both end up serving 10 years. Do you get it? If you both trusted each other, then neither of you would have served more than 2 years. But because you both made the decision based on your own self-interest, you're gonna spend 8 more years in prison. In other words, the logical decision leads not only to a less desirable outcome on the group level, but also a pretty shitty situation on the personal level, too.
See?
The A-B game is the prisoner's dilemma.
If we trust Alice, we can both increase our BP by 2. But if we don't trust each other, in the long run, it won't benefit either of us.
Yeah, but this is where it gets interesting. Let's say for a moment all 9 of us are on one team. Who would we be playing against?
0, of course.
Right. So we can assume the 9 of us are fighting 0 in the AB game. If you look at it that way, what would we want to do to beat him?
Ally.
Just look at the point totals. Say we all picked Ally. What would our total points be?
We'd all get 5, right?
Okay. Now let's say one of the pairs chooses Betray.
Okay. The pair who picked Betray will get 3 points each, so in total they'll have 6 points. But the solo they betrayed will have 2 points subtracted, so the total gain for that game would only be 4 points. The other 2 groups could choose Ally for that round, right?
Yeah.
Chris! What's up? Chris, what's up? Just working while I watch. Okay, so to explain what's happened so far, there are 9 people. There are 9 people trapped in a facility. We have to score 9 points on these bracelets of ours to get out. And the way we score points is by playing a game of the Prisoner's Dilemma. And we are trying to decide whether or not we trust or betray our brand new friend Alice. If we consider all 9 of us to be on the same team, we need to always choose ally to get the most points. If even one person chooses betray, the total points we get goes down.
Exactly. In this game, if each individual acts for the benefit of the whole group, everyone benefits. But if everyone starts looking out for themselves, it'll impact the group negatively. And eventually, it'll impact them negatively too. If all of us choose betray, then the group gets 0 points. Ultimately, nobody benefits. Not even the individual. In other words, selfish but logical decisions hurt everyone. And they hurt you.
Hey, people at home, write that down. In other words, selfish but logical decisions hurt everyone. And they hurt you. Take that to heart. Okay, I think I get it. What you're saying is that I should pick ally.
No.
What? Wait, hold on. What the fuck? What do you mean?
Logical choice here, the only option is betray.
What is wrong with you? You just explained why that was a terrible idea.
No, I didn't. It's not the prisoner's solution. It's the prisoner's dilemma. Even though there's an outcome where everybody's happy, the choice you'd have to make for that outcome isn't the rational one. You want to pick it, but you can't. A dilemma.
No, I think it's perfectly rational, actually. Like, hold on. If we go back... Okay, so here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. It's rational if you remember that you're supposed to care about other people. Like, do that for a second. Anyway, I'm gonna freak out about this for a second and get something to put in my stomach, because I'm very hungry. I'm very hungry, and it'll help my brain if I eat. Be right back. All right, I have cereal now. Anyway,
2 points. That would be ideal, obviously. And it would help everybody. But what if Alice chooses betray? Right. And if that happens, we're screwed. So...
20 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Unless we can be certain that Alice will choose ally, we don't have a choice. We have to choose betray. Unfortunately, we don't have any way to know that for certain. That means we have to make the rational choice. It would be great to make the right choice, but we can't.
Hey, did you just say we're screwed? If you don't mind telling me, what did you mean by that? I'm guessing something happens if our BP hits 0, right? I mean, the way you said it sure makes it seem like something's going to happen. Do you know something? You do know something. What are you hiding? Yeah, you know, there's been something weird about you from the moment we met.
Oh, knock it off. This is getting old.
I don't care if it's getting ancient. This is important. I don't know you, but you seem to know me somehow. The only explanation I can think of that makes any kind of sense is that you're working with Zero.
What about you? Are you working with Zero? You're too calm. You wake up trapped in some kind of twisted game and it doesn't even faze you? That hardly seems normal.
Oh, come on!
Don't change the subject. We're talking about you. Maybe you actually do know me.
What? Where the hell did that come from? Look, I already told you, I've never seen you before in my life. What was that? I see. We're getting into the weird shit only 4 hours in. Okay.
Just let it go. Our time's up. This is it. Before it ends, I wanted to tell you thanks. You know we're about to die, but you still stuck with me. So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
Oh shit.
What's wrong?
What was that?
Saw what? Explosion?
We just got a vision.
Whoa, Sigma! Calm down. What are you talking about?
We just got a vision like Shulk's Xenoblade.
What is it now? It hurts? You know, you said it hurt when you first woke up in the AB room, too. you alright? Maybe you should rest a little.
Don't be weird, dude! What the fuck? Why are you so weird?
Of course. I shouldn't have worried.
Fine, I spent the rest of the time until the door opened in silence. The AB game was forgotten as I tried to make sense of what I'd seen. Had it been real in any way? Or was it just a hallucination brought on by stress, or maybe some strange drug they dosed me with while I was out? It had seemed real, though. Was it a premonition? I had to stifle a bark of laughter at the thought. Seeing the future? This wasn't some crappy sci-fi novel. This was real life. Things like that didn't happen. I was just tired. The stress of the Nonary game was probably getting to me more than I thought. I was tired, and I was emotional. A hallucination was strange, but really, it was perfectly understandable. But what if I wasn't losing it? What if I was fine? What if it hadn't been a hallucination?
Minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
What the hell was that?
What? Do you need a translator? If you don't vote fast enough, then it'll set your vote to ally. Make sense? Or do I need to use smaller words?
So if you plan to pick ally, you don't really even need to go into the AB room.
I guess not. We're already in here though. So we might as well figure out what we're gonna do. What's it gonna be, Sigma? Ally or betray?
Why are you even asking? You made it pretty clear that we should choose No, fuck no.
Well, I didn't say should. I just said we didn't really have a choice.
That's the same thing.
The former is an active opinion. The latter is just passive information.
Whatever. You still want to betray, right?
Yeah.
Then why did you ask me? So we never really finished our conversation from earlier. You said that we'd be screwed if our BP dropped to 1. What did you mean by that? Is something going to happen if our BP gets to 0 or something?
We die. If our BP drops to 0, we die. The needles in our bracelets activate.
Are you sure? Well, how the hell do you know that? 0 never said anything about it.
I don't know. I swear, I don't. I know somehow.
The field! It's the field, y'all!
That's what'll happen.
She's getting this information from the field! You fed me the same line when I asked you why you knew my name. How can you know all these things when there's no way on Earth? Ugh. Wait, did you see it? Did you have some sort of, I don't know, premonition?
sounded like a crazy person the first time, too.
Then you haven't.
Seriously, Sigma, are you okay? I think there's something wrong with you.
This was wrong. Phi was supposed to be acting strange, not me. Instead, here she was asking if I was okay. But what if it wasn't just her? What if I was losing it too? I groaned. My head felt awful. It was like someone had thrown my brain in a food processor and hit puree.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Hey, it's almost time. What are you gonna pick? If you aren't going to do it, then
No, I'm fine. I'll do
You're
it.
gonna choose betray, right?
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Alright. Take it away.
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
I don't want to choose betray, though. I stood in front of the selection screen and took a deep breath. This was it. I ran over my options one last time. There was only one possible choice. We're doing the right thing, chat! We're doing the right thing!
Has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation.
Okay.
Ambidex gates now opening.
As Phi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running towards the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer.
What the hell were you thinking? Did you hear anything I said?
Yeah, I was. And yeah, I did.
Then?
Well, I want to believe in Alice.
Rational decision.
I know.
Yo, what's up? Siggy! I know! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
We definitely made the right choice. For sure. I believe in Alice. I believe in everyone here.
Looks like you're all here.
Finally. Let's get ready to rock!
Ambidex game! Round 1! The results!
Everyone clicked ally, right? Like, literally everyone clicked ally. There's no reason for not everybody to click ally. Why? Fuck!
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers.
Clover, why did you do that? Hey, Alice! What the hell is this?
I just made the most rational choice. The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray. Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
Why? Why did you do
I
it?
could ask you the same question. Why did you do something as stupid as choose ally?
Why? Haven't you heard of the prisoner's dilemma? The best solution is for all of us to choose ally.
Oh, really? All of us, huh? too, you know. Yes, I know about the prisoner's dilemma, but everyone picking ally isn't a reasonable outcome. Just look at the results for this round. What do they tell you? You're a pretty tender-hearted guy to trust somebody you just met. Well, maybe tender-headed would be a little more appropriate in this case. Oh, was that upsetting? My
Fuck
apologies.
off.
I'm only trying to warn you.
Alice is right. You made a stupid choice. And thanks to you, our BP is down to 1 now.
God damn it. I set my jaw and stomped away from Alice and Phi. My hands had balled themselves into fists, but my throat was tight and my eyes stung. Why? Why had she done it? Quark, Dio, and Luna's group, on the other hand, seemed calm, almost happy.
Thank you. I'm so happy you chose Ally.
No problem.
Well, to tell you the truth, Mr. Dio wanted to pick Betray.
What?
Hey!
Mr. Dio told me to pick Betray so that we could get 3 points. He said we could escape together. If we betrayed you, then we'd have 6 BP. And then, if we betrayed someone in the next round, we'd have 9.
Oh, Theo, is this true?
No, that's not what happened at all.
Kidding! I lied.
I lied.
Mr. Dio would never do something like that.
It was a joke?
Yeah! Trapping you here forever to die is funny! Haha, comedy!
I'm really surprised you come.
So you really were planning to choose Ally all along? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Don't worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do. Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah. Exactly.
I understand. Guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust.
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
It looked like there had been some sort of argument between Kay, Clover, and Ted Mioji. Although, whatever it was seemed to have resolved itself amicably.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you said round 1. If there's a round 1, then there's likely a round 2.
Miss Elsie, didn't you say the goal of the AB game is to get young BP? That's impossible without time.
You're right. There will be a second round.
When? Why not?
The voting contest is when an ABP opens.
I'm very proud of them then.
Right, you are. So, let me just close.
Moon round? Oh, wait. The last cards were suns. So then we need cards with the moon.
How many times have you played Lady AB game?
Hey, can I ask you something?
I don't know. Can you?
Fuck off. Well, what about the number 9 door? Are the rules the same?
There aren't any rules about how many people can go through that door. It could be one person, or 2 people, or even all 9 of you. There's one thing, see. All that stuff about how you have to have 3 people to go through the secondary chromatic doors. Maybe it's not 100% true.
What do you mean?
Well, you can open the door with just 1 or 2 people if you want.
That's not what you told us.
Well, I didn't want to make things complicated.
Explain it now.
Just use the bracelets.
What? How?
There's a sort of scanner between the 2 doors. It checks to see if the right people are going through. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's scanning the people.
So, it's scanning the bracelets then?
Ding ding ding!
So this time he tells us outright that you can, that if you kill someone and take their bracelet, you can just go through. But wait, hold on a minute. Do these things even come off?
No,
Our colors changed.
They do indeed.
Then how do I take it off?
Well, there's 2 ways. The first is to get through the number 9 door and escape. As soon as you're out, the bracelet unlocks all by itself.
What's the second way? Hey, Zero, wake up, will ya? What's the second way?
Oh, Theo. I think you already know.
What?
Do you really want to get rid of that bracelet?
Of course I do.
No, well, I see. It's easy. Nothing to it, really.
You die.
Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses.
You know what an electrocardiogram is, right? Technically, it's a machine that graphs the electric current flowing across the myocardium, but you probably know it as the thing in the hospital with the little light that goes beep, 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 beep. When someone dies on a TV show.
Anyway, the point is that you can detect the electricity that your heart makes by pumping blood. Your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching. So,
Okay.
that signal goes away.
That signal goes away, the bracelet unlocks.
Releases, right?
Yep. So there you go. The second way. Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off. Apart from that, there's no other way to get the bracelets off. If you try something harebrained, like trying to break them or something, you'll be disobeying the rules. I don't think I need to remind you what happens when you do that. But if you're lucky, you might get to see a few of them come off during the next round. Oops.
I guess it's not going to be very lucky for some of you, huh?
Next round.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Well, do I have to explain everything?
Somebody might die during the next round of the AB game.
There. That's pretty clear, right? If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Tenmyaldi. Or Siggy. Or maybe Fido. Or maybe everyone.
What is wrong with you?
What?
Yeah, so, like, this is why you should pick ally, is so that you don't kill people!
Correct, Ziggy. Full marks.
I see. Phi Sigma and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
Let's look at this flow chart. Yo! I see. So the branches for the most part are at the AB rooms. Gotcha. We're very much going to be using and abusing this flowchart, by the way, because how many endings are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There's 18 endings. There's more than twice as many as there were in the previous game. The AB game would continue until someone opened the number 9 door. There were no rules about how many people could pass through the number 9 door. That meant it was possible for everyone to escape. The secondary chromatic doors could be opened by any number of people so long as you had the right bracelets. The bracelets would only unlock under 2 conditions: if you left the building or if your heart stopped. I think it'd be really funny if when we get out of this one, it turns out that we're in the middle of the ocean to parallel how we got out of the last one and we were in the middle of the desert and we thought we were in the middle of the ocean the whole time.
Uh-oh. One last thing. The next set of chromatic doors you'll be going through are downstairs. You already saw them, right? There should have been 3. Red, blue, and green. That means that to get through, you'll need bracelets in cyan, magenta, and yellow.
But wait, you've already got those bracelets. Have a look.
Yeah, I noticed our colors changed when we looked at them just a minute ago. So now we're yellow.
So am I.
Me too.
Wait, so now we're paired with Luna?
Wasn't the only thing that changed.
What do you mean?
Well, it looks like our groups have changed too. I was a solo last round, but now it says pair.
Wait. Really? Mine still says solo.
It looks like Luna and I both changed. Although I've gone from solo to pair.
I'm the opposite. Mine went from pair to solo.
No change here. Still a pair. I'm...
But now we're paired with different people,
Guess
right?
This must be magenta. Are you two magenta too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Clover and I are cyan.
I think Mr. K and I are pairs, and Miss Clover is a solo?
Looks like it.
Is it possible for us to go to... We can go with Clover next round! We can go with Clover next round! If we go through green!
Your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too. And of course, it's totally random. No rules or anything. Now, with all of that explained, I must bid you adieu.
Bye! You can tell me all these awful things, but you do it in such a fun way. I love you.
Well, there's not really anything for me to facilitate anymore.
What?
I mean, you guys are good from here.
No!
I'll never see you guys again.
No! Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. It's okay.
Did you really think I was gonna cry? Suckers! As if I'd cry over you, dummies!
What the? You fucking dick?
You mad? Anyway, good luck.
Oh my gosh, this game rules.
Always watching. Maybe I'll see you again someday.
Have a nice tragedy.
That little piece of shit. If I could just get my hands on that little fucker, I'd squeeze him till he popped.
That sounds gross. I don't really want to think about that.
So what happens now? We've still got a while until the chromatic doors open.
Yeah, it looks like about 42 minutes.
We should go and see if we can find any other exits. Maybe there's a vent or a disposal chute or something. If there's a chance Zero missed something.
I concur. There's no point in standing around. We lose nothing by looking, and if we find nothing, we can always return and go through the chromatic doors.
Let's split up. 5 minutes would give us a good half hour or so. Let's meet in front of the chromatic doors 5 minutes before they open then. Any objections?
Nope, sounds good to me. After some nods and mumbling, they split up and moved off to investigate. I was the only person who stayed behind. Damn. How the hell did I end up here? And why? Why me? Try as I might, I couldn't think of anything I'd done that could have landed me in Zero's game. I hadn't pissed anyone off, at least not this bad. I didn't owe anybody money, and my family certainly wasn't rich. If anyone was hoping to get a fat ransom payout out of me, they were going to be very disappointed. Obviously, I wasn't some kind of genius, nor am I an Olympic athlete, and I certainly wasn't chosen by God to fulfill some great purpose here on his earth. Well, at least if I was, I didn't know it yet. Had I started a fight with a frightening and mysterious new religion? No. Had I hacked into some terrorist group's server? No. Had I witnessed an assassination? No. Had I gotten wasted and had a one-night stand with the mistress of a prominent politician? Well, yes. But it was just the one time. And she was the one who went after me. This is such an interesting little bit of backstory, I guess. What? No, go back. I want to know more about that. If there was a reason I'd been abducted and put into the nonary game, I sure couldn't see it. Why was this happening to me? I thought back to what I'd been doing right before I was taken. The memories are still a little blurry, but they were there. December 25th, 2028, early morning in the California desert. The moon was beautiful. I had just finished writing a paper due that day and was heading to my car from the research building. The parking lot was empty, and a bright moon cast sharp shadows across the chilly pavement. The last time I'd gotten a good look at the clock, it said it was 2 a.m. in the morning, which meant that it was Christmas Day. So why was I at school, typing away feverishly on Christmas? There were 3 reasons. First, my home computer had suddenly decided to eat shit. When I hit the power button, I just got nothing. I didn't have the time to spend all night troubleshooting the stupid thing, so I headed back to the campus to use one of the school machines. Second, the professor in charge of my research group was a Buddhist. Christmas didn't appear to have any sort of significance to him, and part of me couldn't shake the thought that he was trying to make some kind of point. Third, my girlfriend had broken up with me a week before. I'm sorry, I don't think we should see each other anymore. All I got was that one cold email. Try as I might, I couldn't even get in touch with her. Not even a text, an email! Of course, that meant I wouldn't be attending the party we'd been planning on going to. Somehow, I didn't think drinking by myself around a bunch of happy couples would really be a good idea. At any rate, I'd stayed up all night to finish my paper and emailed it off to my professor before the sun began to rise. Doo-doo. Perhaps it was the relief of finishing my paper, or perhaps it was the 5 energy drinks I'd chugged to stay awake. Perhaps it was both. I slid into my car and stuck the key into the ignition after only 2 tries. I twisted the key, and nothing happened. I jiggled the key in the slot and tried again. And again. And again. On the 5th try, the engine made an odd creaking noise, like metal on metal, and fell silent. God damn it, you stupid piece of shit. I screamed and pounded on the steering wheel, but nothing worked. The console was about to get a visit from my fist when... Huh? What the hell is this? Why is my car smoking? He literally has like a Playboy girl on his jacket. What the fuck? Why? I clawed at my door, and for a moment I thought that it was just my panic and lack of sleep that were keeping me from opening it. It wasn't long before I realized the truth. Shit! Open, goddammit! What was going on? My mind was racing, trying desperately to puzzle out what was happening through a haze of fear and caffeine-fueled neuron misfires. That was when I saw it. Just a glimpse in the rearview mirror, but I was certain there was someone behind my car. I spun around as fast as a very tired college student sitting in a car can. Who's there? Hey, it's Zero! My vision started to swim as smoke filled the car. So, there's no way this is Akane, right? But why are they dressed the same? The last time my strength failed, and I collapsed sideways into the passenger seat. My eyes slowly drooped closed. When they opened again, I was in the AB room with Phi. Why is this happening to me? I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured I deserved at least a little self-pity. But even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like Kay had said, we needed to at least try to find another way out. So I shook my head to clear it, stood up straight, and headed off. Doesn't everyone have a set of gas masks and black cloaks at their home in case they want to act sneaky? Okay, so we've been to the crew quarters already, so I will go to the lounge and see what's in there.
Oh, hey Sigma. Can I get you a seat?
Are you some kind of waitress?
What do you want?
What do you mean, what do I want? I just came here to check up on you guys.
Can I get you a drink?
You better not be underage.
21 just the other day.
Hey! So it's been like 3 years? Unfortunately, as much fun as that sounds, I don't think that's a very good idea.
Why not?
This isn't really a good time to be getting wasted.
Really? It seems like this sort of thing is exactly what makes people want to drink in the first place.
Girl, you good?
Sigma?
Hey, I got news for everybody. Don't drink when you get upset. That's bad for you, actually.
It hasn't gone away yet?
Well, it was fine for a while, but now I guess the bastard's back.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm sure if I just leave it alone, it'll go away in a bit. That's how it went before, anyway. Has this been happening to anyone else?
The headaches.
Uh-huh.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I did get one a bit ago. I feel fine now, though.
What about you, Luna?
You know, I think I did have a bit of a headache earlier. Not me. No headaches here. Well...
Well, what?
It's hard to explain. I just feel kind of weird. Your head feels weird? No. My body feels weird. Like my whole body.
Do you feel kind of numb? I think I've got the same thing. It's kind of like when you fall asleep on top of one of your arms. And then you wake up and that arm kind of feels like it's not really yours anymore. It's not just my arm, though. My whole body feels kind of numb and foreign.
I don't know. I guess it's kind of like that, but...
Oh, hey, 19, you're here!
That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, like, freaking Clover has to do this a third time?
Body isn't
Are you for
very-
real?
I'm sort of floating. Like that?
Yeah, exactly that.
Maybe it's because of the anesthetic gas.
The what now?
It might have looked like white smoke. The stuff they used when they abducted you.
Okay, right.
It seems like we were unconscious.
Yeah, because Clover was in the original Nonary game. Then she was in 999, and then she's in this game. Like, what the fuck? Imagine being Clover, by the way. Hey, so I'm gonna say something. And you're gonna think I'm crazy unless you agree with me. But we're gonna find out who agrees with me. Anybody else think that Rabbit's voice is kind of hot? Anybody? Anyone? Anyone? Yeah? Anyway. I miss the rabbit already. You think this might be some kind of side effect?
It could be a side effect, or it could be that it just hasn't worn off completely yet. Whatever. That's not important. Right now we need to figure out how to get out of here.
Alright. I'll go have a look somewhere else then.
Yeah. Haven't really taken a good look at everything yet.
Okay. Catch you later then. By the way, whenever one of these things explains like the prisoner's dilemma, it pisses me off because in my mind, the obvious best answer is for both people to just stay quiet, because then they each go to jail for 2 years, and that's the least amount of time anyone spends in jail during any of these combinations. Yo! She's the... Yo! What a voice actress! Let's go! That's kind of based! Infirmary. Who's in there? But, like, for example, the least dead that anyone is, in this case... The least dead anyone ever is like fucking if everybody picks Ally. That's the way the most people live. Listen, Alice, you're really hot, and I'm still mad at you.
You look like you just saw a roach. Are you still angry?
Yes!
I didn't have a choice.
Yes, you did! 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 You had plenty of choice!
It's not what I meant, and you know it. If I'd known for sure that you were going to choose Ally, then I would have chosen...
We have 1 point.
Easy for you to say that now.
What? Am I such a horrible person for wanting to get out of here? I have to get out of here. There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
So do the rest of us! So work with us, asshole!
Lots of gorgeous clothes. I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
What an idiot.
Excuse me?
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Ugh. Look. Let me try this again. I'm frustrated. But there really is something important I have to do.
Which is?
Avenge my father's murder. That's what I have to do.
Wait, hold on. No, hold on. What the fuck? Hold on. Excuse me? Hold on. Hold on. Wait. What? Hold on. Excuse me? Hold on. We're gonna have to do some Googling, okay? Hold on. Hold on. So, isn't she from fucking ancient Egypt? Who is there to take revenge on? What the fuck? Could you elaborate on that?
No, I couldn't.
Okay, yeah, they had fathers in ancient Egypt, but would the person who killed her father be alive in 2028? What? Excuse me? Excuse me? I guess so. Also, welcome, Calico AI. We love her for holding grudges this long.
I have no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine. But it's possible that his death is connected to my appearance.
Thank you for the follow, by the way.
I was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
How close were you?
I can't say.
So, I usually this is the part where I explain that I'm usually playing card games. But here's the thing: is that like I have done more specifically like Zero Escape streams than card game streams recently because these games are long and I'm very excited to play them. But I kind of just stream whatever I feel like playing that I can play on stream because it's on my computer. Hint everybody. Hint everybody. If you look at the Streamlabs link below the stream in the about, you can donate. You can donate to me and my fund. You can donate to me and my fund where I will buy a capture card so that we can stream Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna draw like Blaster Blade or some shit. Hold on. What does the sword look like? What is... Vanguard players in the chat. Vanguard players in the chat. This is a completely accurate Blaster Blade, correct? This is exactly what this sword looks like. And then, like, it's got, like, stripes. And then, yeah, that's it. That's Blaster Blade. Wait, are there only 2 pages? Damn, I'll have to clear one of these sometime.
But it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
Are you a detective?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Not a bad guess, though.
I would more say I'm a fucking mummy?
Why are you guys looking at me like that?
If she wasn't actually a mummy, why was she dressed like that in the desert?
I didn't say I was a detective.
Then what are you? CIA? Fine. Whatever you are, you don't look like one.
In my line of work, unless I look like what I am, the better. Better I keep him guessing.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover?
What's she got to do with anything?
Well, you know each other, right? I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
No. She has nothing
Oh,
to
yeah,
do
same
with my
here.
work. She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
That somewhere being in the desert in Nevada. In the middle of the desert in Nevada!
That's an awfully long story. Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the 3rd degree? That doesn't seem fair to me. How about you guys give up a little personal information too? We'll start with you, Tenmyoji. Who are you?
Just a garbage collector.
Any ties to Zero?
Alright, later, Chris.
What's your relationship with Quark? You two know each other, right?
Oh, that's super. Oh, boy.
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you.
No. And I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject. I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
I see.
Okay,
Very
fair.
well, then. Dio, it's your turn. What's your profession?
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but I'm a circus ringleader.
A ringleader?
You're kidding.
Nope. I'm the real deal.
No, he looks the part.
About 50 people. We travel all over the world. It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but my father died at a young age. I'm a 5th generation ringleader. My old man was a trapeze artist. He tried to do this quadruple flip and missed. Well, I guess he wasn't really young. He was about 40. Still, he was pretty reckless for a guy that age. Always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up. Guess he just took it too far.
I see. You lost your father too, then.
Yeah. Shit. Guess I got a little sappy there. Anyway, point is, I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero. I got grabbed on the last night of one of our tour stops. I'd gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced. On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up. Somebody grabs me and throws me inside. Before I can even get a look at them, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light.
Zero hates the circus, easy as that.
Anyway, enough about me. You still haven't heard your story, Sigma. Who are you?
I told you guys the first time we met. Don't you remember? I was on my way home from school when I got into my car and this white gas started pouring out everywhere.
Are you some kind of doctor?
No, I'm still working on my degree. I'm shooting for a PhD, but I'm not quite there yet.
I guess you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
Yeah, I guess I have.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
Believe me, I've thought about it, but I just keep drawing a blank.
What about Zero?
No idea.
Does it look familiar to you?
Nope. You're all strangers. Well, I guess I can't really say for sure about Kay, since I haven't seen his face. I suppose it's possibly someone I know. Okay, I have to go to the bathroom, so if you'll give me 1 second. Yeah, I have to go to the bathroom, so I think I'm gonna put on, like, I'm gonna put on a video. One of mine, because that's the only fair way to do videos as time filler. But I'm gonna put on a video, go to the bathroom, come back. Don't go away, folks. There's still like another hour of stream in me. Let me just figure out what I wanna show you. We could run an anime review or a tech profile. Yeah, let's run the overdress review because I'm really proud of this one. And it's only like 300 views at this point. So we'll switch over to this scene. And then I will disappear and mute myself. Be back. Wait, there was a turtle in this video? Where was there a turtle? There's a turtle? Oh yeah! Oh yeah, Donji has a pet turtle, right. Right. I haven't reappeared yet. There we go. Let's stop playing. Move over to the gaming section. There we go. Oh, there was no... Oh, man. I forgot to turn the desktop audio back on before I left. I'm so sorry. Whoops, y'all. So you got to look at pretty colors, I guess. Congratulations. Also, we've got mail. So, I wonder what card this is. Because it's...
You still don't believe him?
Pretty colors and turtle. Yeah, one of my TCG player orders came in, so let's see what it is. Yeah, Kay's a bit of a mystery, but what about some of the others? Clover, for instance. What does she do?
At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
What about Quark? I guess he probably doesn't really have a job, huh? He's still in elementary school, right? Why is that funny?
Just forget about it. Yeah, you're right. his age would be in elementary school.
You really don't know much, do you? About Quark, I mean.
And if it makes you feel better, sure.
Well, I know a little about Luke.
For those of you wondering what card I ordered and if it came in, it was Light Elemental Honolly. Woo! We got it. We got the Nightmare Doll counter.
She says she's got some sort of medical license or something.
She's a nurse?
It could mean she's a doctor.
I don't know. She didn't say.
Wow, misogyny. Misogyny makes them go, yeah, that must mean she's a nurse and not a doctor, obviously.
That leaves us with Phi. She's the most mysterious to me. What does a girl like that do?
You've been around her the most, Sigma. She told you anything?
Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
Well, I think she's psychic. That's what we know. No, nothing in particular. Yeah. She's a real mystery, alright. I honestly know about as much as you do. So, basically nothing. I hadn't really realized it until I said it. I'd spent hours with Phi, and yet I knew nothing about her except her name, and I only had her word that even that was the truth. Who was she really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. A fake detective, a waitress, a garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse, a circus ringleader. Plus 2 total mysteries. What do we all have in common? I don't think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly.
There's no point to talking about this. We should just focus on getting out of here.
I agree.
Remember? Hey, so 19, I'm not sure if you remember the part where fucking Phi goes on for like 15, 20 minutes about how selfish decisions hurt the group and they also hurt you, and then goes, and that's why we should betray Alice.
Where do you plan on going?
Crew quarters is the last place we haven't checked.
I see. Right. Later, bro.
She literally was like, so you see, cooperation is key, and that's why you should be nice to people. And that's why, fuck Alice! Woo!
Oh, Sigma. Perfect timing.
You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
Yeah? Phi and Alice and I went through all these rooms.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Like a secret door or something?
If I had, I would have told you.
Out of the ordinary, perhaps?
What's this book?
Sorry, it's just this thing that happened to me ever since I was a kid. Oh, by the way, let's go over the secret files I have again. Yeah, the Steam version is fully voiced though. Wendy Lee is there. Almost everything yeah, so here's what kills me is that they did voiceover for 999 for the Steam release. And yet for this game's Steam release, Sigma does not have a voice actor. Why is that? Okay, first of all, erotic units. Second of all, Sigma was cursed. Sigma was cursed to do cat puns whenever he talks about cats by magic cats. And we just have to accept that, I guess. Sure. I'm getting the ones that I can see. I'm getting the ones that are in my way. Yeah, Calico, I don't know either.
That's weird. So what's the cat book about?
Oh, well, there's this quantum physics thought experiment called Schrodinger's cat. This book talks a Meowkit.
Oh, yes, I've heard about that. A cat is put in a box with a device that has a random chance to release a poison which will kill the cat. That means the cat is both alive and dead until someone opens the box. Something like that, right? What?
Meowby? I don't really know anything in Meowdit. I'm just telling you what Fi told me.
So it probably isn't gonna give us any hints then.
Orc, you're doing it too.
Hold on. This kid. Hey, can somebody look up Quark's voice actor? Because I don't want to spoil myself by Googling characters from this game, so can somebody else do it?
What do you mean?
Okay, so that's Chie. But, who else is... What's Chie's voice actress's name again? Chie Satonaka, voice actor. Aaron Fitzgerald. Wait, no, that's before the animation? What? No, Aaron Fitzgerald is right. Okay, Aaron Fitzgerald. Yeah, no, I figured it out. Because I was like, she's also someone in Danganronpa, but she's not who I thought she was from Danganronpa. I thought she was one of the Warriors of Hope, but I thought by this voice she was one of the Warriors of Hope, but she's actually one of Junko's two voice actresses, and also Genocide Jack. I'm looking at her like picture right now or whatever. Her icon on Twitter is because she also voiced Naz and Ed, Edd n Eddy. Her icon on Twitter is Naz but painted over to look like Chie, and it cracks me the fuck up. Anything suspicious there?
Well, this whole facility is pretty suspicious, but I suppose that's not what you meant. Well, the puzzles in the lounge were lunar eclipse themed.
Lunar eclipse?
Yes. Apparently, there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028. All the puzzles were related to that somehow.
Isn't this New Year's Eve?
Suppose it is.
Isn't that New Year's Eve?
Well, I can't say I know what year or even what day it is, but Clover was saying something to that effect.
The 31st, huh? I'd been knocked out at dawn on the 25th, so the 31st would be 6 days after that. Lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse. What did it have to do with any of this? Try as I might, I couldn't think of any way an eclipse could be connected to our abductions. Well, you know, it makes people act crazy. Makes them act up.
What about the infirmary, Quark? Did you find anything there?
Yeah, we did find something. Just one thing, though.
What was it?
Dio and Luna didn't tell you?
No.
Okay, I got it right here. Just a second.
Quark reached into his pocket and pulled out what appeared to be a newspaper clipping. My throat began to tighten as I read it. Ah, shit, here we go. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities. The Radical 6 virus continued to spread across the globe like wildfire. Fuck! Damn it! Fuck! Shit! This came out... What year did this come out? Because god damn it. Are we for real? $2012? God. Shit. Listen! Listen, chat! We can't be doing this! This can't be happening! The HWO has confirmed the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. $100,000, you say? Huh. Interesting. Interesting that the HWO takes this much interest at only 100,000. If only. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. Ha! Is this for real?
Seems a little hard to believe.
If it really is some kind of pandemic, though, that sounds like a pretty big deal. Hold on. Hold on. I have to open Discord so I can dump some of these screenshots that I've been making. I need to screen cap this. Christ. Are we for real?
It does.
There hasn't been anything on the news, though. This is the first time I've even heard the term Radical 6.
If it is true, then I worry about what might be happening to the world outside. Is there a pandemic raging on the other side of these walls?
Got another one. Gotta cap that one too. God. Are we serious? Wait, what? Danganronpa K? No, the kid is voiced by I literally just said her name. Erin Fitzgerald, who is one of the two voices of Junko Enoshima in Danganronpa. So the thing about Junko is that actually she has two voice actresses that play different lines.
Has something happened?
Yes! I mean, sort of. I mean, we found something. What did you find?
Is there maybe way less people in this world than in ours? Yeah!
It's horrible. It's really scary.
Oh, never mind. Just shut up and follow me. You'll understand when you see it.
I don't like that they made Clover's like default state a smile.
Just follow me.
Because it kind of messes with her presentation. Wait. Okay, what's his name? What's KSVA's name? So I'll Google. There it was. What the hell is this?
I think it's a bomb.
Travis Willingham. So he's on Critical Role. He's one of those guys. All filmography. A bomb? I'm sure he'll have done something I recognize once I open his IMDb page. No way.
So,
I'm still scrolling to get to like shows I've seen. He did a bunch of voices for the 2016 Ben 10. Ah, cool, cool. He's been Thor in a couple of cartoons. Oh.
Goodbye.
He's Johnny and Catherine. Of course. It was the same bomb I'd seen in my vision. Then it hadn't been a hallucination. Had it actually been a premonition?
We need to tell everybody. No, it's all right. Luna's out rounding them up. They should be here in just a few seconds.
He's one of the union leaders in Kingdom Hearts. Oh, he's Theo in P3? Cool.
Where is it? Where's this bomb?
Okay, well, what now? No sooner had he spoken the words than the rest of our fellow captives appeared. Luna pushed through them and pointed at the bomb.
There. You see?
He's Garen, Hans, Lloyd, and Anonkos in Fire Emblem Fates. For several long moments, we just stared in silence. Slowly, we began to eye one another. Old suspicions suddenly reawakened. It was Fi who finally broke the silence.
Doesn't look like it has a timed detonator. There must be a remote somewhere.
You're right. It'll probably use an active button or a switch of some sort, not a dead man switch. If we can get it, we should be safe as long as we don't press the button.
Who was the first person to find this?
Me. And Luna. We found it while we were searching this room.
I thought you and Luna were in the lounge.
Well, yeah. We looked
looked all over, but we couldn't find anything there. So we gave up on the lounge and came here.
I can confirm that. I wanted to look around the lounge some more, so I stayed back. You guys must have found it when you got here, then?
Yes.
How did you know it was a bomb?
Well, I mean, I could tell just by looking at it.
Why?
Well, during my train... Clover!
Oh, can you see the flowchart? Yes, of course, of course. Take a look at the flowchart. This is where we are.
Anyway, this is definitely a bomb. I guarantee it.
How do you know?
I just do, okay?
You sounded pretty sure about the switch, too.
Yeah, that way, like,
Let's just
that way you know what we've seen and what we haven't seen yet. That's cool.
What occupation do you have?
I can't tell you that.
Spare me the...
And here's the thing, is at least in 999, I had done a playthrough beforehand. Like, I'd done the axe ending playthrough, like, a year before I decided to stream it.
But I'm sure that's
But now, like, I've got nothing, dog. I'm along for the ride.
it's an antimatter bomb.
What? Hold on, it's a what?
You mean a bomb that uses annihilation energy?
Oh, you know what that is? Anyway, yes, you're right.
Okay, now they're just making shit up.
What's Annie-Hill Nation?
I would have thought you'd know.
Huh? Why?
Well, your name is Quark. You do know what that means, right?
Yeah? Grandpa told me about it. He said it's an elementary particle, one of the smallest bits of matter, but I don't really know anything else.
Okay, so, elementary particles, that makes me think about Xenoblade Chronicles 2, the most disappointing sequel I've ever played in my life, because, like, why is that game like that? Why is that game like that? Wrath is playing Xenoblade 2 right now for the first time, and they're like, what the fuck is going on? But they just got to the part where Jin reveals his power of elementary particles. And I hate it so much. I lose my mind over that power. Because at any point, he could just, like, flick a Quark out of place and then, like, Rex would explode or whatever and it'd be fine. And he just doesn't do this. He just doesn't do this. I see why he doesn't make Rex explode, but, like, why does he not make, like, Poppy or Tora or some other person he does not give a shit about explode? Because, like, obviously, because, like, Jin's stated goal is kill all humans for Blade's rights, which doesn't make sense, because, okay, listen, we'll freak out about Xenoblade 2, right before we play Xenoblade 3, I think. Yeah, that's it, that's what we'll do.
Can you explain it to him, Tenmyoji?
Me?
Well, you know him best. I thought you could explain it best.
Let me think. I don't know. It's hard to think of a way to explain it in simple terms.
You want me to do it?
Yes, please.
Okay. To begin with, we usually refer to bits of matter as particles. But there are also these things called antiparticles. For example,
Okay, listen.
Is a particle with a negative charge.
I need a drink of water before I can be prepared for that. Oh my lord, be right back. Yeah, listen, okay, I'm hydrated now, so I think now I'm ready to hear about what the fucking antiparticle is. Without knowing, yeah, like, here's the thing, I do a lot of Googling when I play these games. In fact, let's start now. Antiparticle. A subatomic particle having the same mass as a given particle, but opposite electric or magnetic properties. Every kind of subatomic particle has a corresponding antiparticle. The positron has the same mass as an electron, but an equal and opposite charge.
It has a sort of opposite, which is the antiparticle called the positron. It has a positive charge instead of a negative one, like the electron.
Okay, okay. This is legit.
Protons have antiprotons, and neutrons have antineutrons. Antimatter is a general term that covers all the antiparticles. The thing that's interesting about antimatter is that because it's the opposite of normal matter, when they collide, they both sort of cancel each other out. When they cancel each other out, though, it releases a whole bunch of energy. That process is called annihilation. So, an antimatter bomb is a bomb that uses annihilation energy.
By the way, can we talk about how scientists were like, annihilation had to have been a word already, right? And then scientists were like, yeah, I think that's what we should call it when matter disappears because it comes into contact with antimatter.
Sorry. I don't really get it.
Oh.
No, I think I got it.
How about this? You've got men and women, right? They're kind of like complete opposites.
God! Chat, we've read the chat rules, right? Gender is a scam to sell more bathrooms. That's something you have to agree to before you're even allowed to talk in my chat.
What happens when you put them together? Well, if there were, quantum men and women, then when you put them together, they disappear. Because their opposite elements cancel each other out.
Quantum men! Hold on. I have to screenshot this to get Wrath a new gender. At Wrathematics. Quantum men! Quantum men, they say!
Like when a plus cancels out a minus, you get 0. Also get.
I know! A baby!
Exactly. In this case, the baby you get is the energy from the annihilation. It's not a real baby, of course, but like a baby, it's got all sorts of potential to do amazing things.
That's kind of a strange explanation.
This is fucking bizarre.
Yeah, but that thing under the bed isn't going to be making a baby. Just how big of an explosion are we gonna get here?
It's pretty simple, actually. Just use Einstein's E equals mc squared. The mass lost during annihilation will be converted to energy, so...
It could have been about baking, exactly.
And antimatter, and multiply it by the speed of light squared. That should get you the amount of energy.
For example, let's say that it has 350 milligrams of antimatter. That would mean there would also be 350 milligrams of matter, right?
So you'd have 700 milligrams total.
Yes. That means annihilation would produce roughly 63 trillion joules.
63 trillion joules?
Energy as the Hiroshima bomb.
Fuck!
What the? You've got to be kidding me. But there's only 350 milligrams of stuff in there.
Well, technically it's 700 milligrams.
It's 700 milligrams, actually.
That's not the point. We're talking about something that weighs less than a gram, being equal to a bomb that weighed like 10,000 pounds.
Don't get so excited. think I know what kind of bomb this is. It's probably using anti-hydrogen. There should only be about 25 micrograms of material in there.
That's less than 1,000th of a gram. So you'd only get about 45 billion joules of energy, right?
What does that mean?
About as much explosive power as 1 ton of TNT.
A ton?
Yes. Well, approximately.
And how exactly should I not worry about that? That's enough to blow up a 10-story building!
True. But it's a lot less powerful than an atomic bomb. We don't know how big this place is. If we can
Don't get excited. It's only as powerful as the Hiroshima bomb. Like, yeah!
How do we know this is the only bomb?
What do you mean?
Look at it carefully. It's got a number 3. Do you see it? If the bombs are numbered,
there could be a number 2 or number 1 bomb out there, huh?
yes. There's no way to know if this is the final bomb either. There could be a 4th, or a 5th, or...
Anyway, we can't just sit here and do nothing. We should move it. Somewhere.
I gotta say, these games are really good for being chatty. Cause like, it gives us a lot of things to just be surprised about. To just be confused about even. Just
What the hell?
absolutely baffled even, you know?
Death wish or something? This bomb is here because somebody planted it. Do you really think they didn't rig it to go off if some idiot tried to move it?
Then what the fuck are we supposed to do?
We'll just have to leave it be for now. Until we can find the detonator or figure out how to turn it off.
And you're telling us we should just prance off and ignore the incredibly deadly bomb that is probably gonna kill us all?
I mean, yeah, what are you gonna do about it, dog?
Do you know how to turn it off?
Well, there is a way.
Then spill the beans, lady.
Eat it.
How do we turn the damn thing off?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate.
Did I know? Did I know what?
Yes, that's right.
There is a voice actor listed for Sigma? Why aren't they using him?
Right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
Who would do something like this?
I have no idea. But we can figure out when they did it. When you and I searched this room, we didn't find anything, right? So that means the bomb must have been planted after we'd left.
After we'd left, huh? But when we went and checked the chromatic doors, we were all there. And after that, we've all been around other people. There's no way anyone could have snuck off to plant it. Shit, we're the only ones, actually.
After we finished the AB game, we all split up. But if someone planted it right before then...
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. You don't know, do you? Before we went off to the 3 rooms, we searched the hallway. Everybody was all split up.
Yeah. Anyone could have come by here then. It would have been easy to sneak away.
You know, I don't remember seeing you around, Sigma. What were you doing?
I stayed behind in the warehouse. Oh boy. Great! Great! Here we go. So this is what we're doing, huh? Not out loud, you didn't. You gotta be kidding me. I don't know anything about this bomb.
Really? Are you sure? Back when we were in the AB room, you said you saw the moment when the bomb exploded.
Oh my god. Wait. This doesn't make any sense. According to Tenmyoji, any one of us could have been in here. Why am I the only one who's under suspicion? Also, there's no way to know the culprit here is actually one of us. Maybe there's someone else in here and they set up the...
Impossible.
Why?
There's no way that would get past Zero. And there's no way Zero would let anybody do something that would get in the way of the game going forward. What?
When you say Zero, you mean the AI, right?
Of course.
This is confusing. From now on, let's refer to the real Zero, the one behind all of this, as Zero Senior. Which would, of course, make the AI Zero Junior.
Okay. Fine.
He's literally Zero the Third, but go off, I guess.
Whichever one it is, they're not going to let a 10th person in. There's no way.
I mean, last time they let like 12 people in, is the
I
thing.
don't think it could be. Well, Zero Jr. said so. He said that the real Zero was one of us.
Hold on, let me count. Yeah, last time they let 11 people in. There couldn't be a 10th guest, and Zero Senior was without a doubt one of us. Okay, I went over this when they first said it. I went over this the first time they said it, but I'm gonna say it again. There is no reason that we should believe that Zero is one of us. There's no reason to believe that because guess what? You know who told us that? Is Zero3! Who told us that? Like, unprompted. Which there's no reason why you would do that unless it's to throw us off your tail. What? Why are you believing him? I know the rabbit has a beautiful, beautiful voice. But that doesn't mean you believe him. What? If not, then who had? Alice? Dio? Luna? Kay? Clover? Tenmyoji? Phi? Or... It seemed insane, but could it have been Quark? Okay, so I will say this. Throughout the years, I've seen comparisons between, like, Junko and Oshima and Clover. And I have a feeling that those people, like, got axe ending. And that was the end of it. They were like, haha, clearly, yandere is a good trope and not at all ableist or fetishistic in any way. And also, that's all either of these characters are. Dude, I could write a fucking essay about Junko and Oshima. That's neither here nor there, but, like, here's the thing. Is Kodaka was like, I wanted to write a villain who had no motives or reason for being evil. And then gave her the most reasons for being evil. Like, what the fuck? Y'all, they forgot her sister in Europe. That's just traumatizing. They forgot her on a family trip. But like, I bring this up to say that like, if people are saying, oh, Clover's like Junko and Oshima because she's Zero, like, I doubt it. But that is a possibility, I guess. It'd be a cop-out. No. Why would Zero Senior have gone through all the trouble of setting a bomb? To make this game more exciting? To make it seem more dangerous? No, it didn't fit at all. But if that was the case, then who planted this bomb?
Oh no, this is bad. Press
What
the
is it?
buttons on your bracelet.
Oh shit, we have to move.
We've only got 4 minutes until the chromatic doors open.
Let's go then.
You're right. This bomb thing is gonna have to wait until later.
All right, let's move. So we're yellow? Oh, yeah, because when we have another 5 minutes to decide who goes through what door. Okay. Okay. Cool, we made it.
5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
I've only done the starting room and then the,
We don't have time to wait for you to figure it out.
the crew rooms. Now hold on. If I keep going, then I need to put the sign on the door that's like, don't bother me, I'm streaming. Hold on, because I have a sign for that. So that people know to like knock before entering. Because in that way. And also that way nobody doxes themselves in my house. And by extension doxes me. D&D in a few minutes. Later! Have fun! Come back soon!
Just pay attention. I'm only gonna say this once.
We love a non-doxing environment. Option A. Option A is that we go with Clover, with Luna. Sorry, I'm only really paying attention to who I get to go with, because the last time I tried to like logic out like, how do we make sure that Clover gets to hang out with Alice? But now I'm just gonna hang out with Clover. Because this could be a stopping point, which normally it would be because family's on the way home. But I'm just extremely excited. Do we not get to pick? Hold on, are we not picking? That's weird. Well, see, here's the thing: is now that Clover knows that fucking kills people, she'll probably cooperate. Okay, how are we going to do this? Are they going to pick for me?
We need a system here, or we'll never have time to argue it out. Why don't we let the people who are at the most disadvantage right now decide? The people
most
who
what?
only have one BP.
No way. I refuse.
Well, then what would you suggest?
We'll be fair and take a vote.
There is literally no time!
Exactly.
So which one do you want, Alice?
Option C. I want to go with Sigma and Luna.
Fuck you!
My.
Oh yeah, also the reason I kind of wanted, the reason I was thinking about stopping streaming is because my little brother will be home, and then I won't cuss anymore.
Option C2. Clover and I were a pair for the first round, so I feel that I can trust her. What about you, Quark?
That's fine with me.
So that's 3 votes for option C, counting mine.
We're gonna be split down the middle.
I'd like to pair up with Sigma and Luna too.
I'd like to go with Phi. You good with that, Luna? Oh, so we don't get a vote this time. They just decide for us.
Option B. I'd like to go with option A.
We are literally about to end up split 3 ways.
How about you, Tenmyoji?
I don't mind going with option A.
Stop!
1 minute remains until chromatic
Jeez.
close.
But yeah, we're gonna have to fine tune the vibes of the stream in about 20 minutes.
Which one do you want, Clover?
I want to go with option C. Quark chose
Okay.
Ally in the first round, and I was with Kay in the first round.
Then that's what we're doing.
Option C had 4 votes. So are we? Who is option C? Are we with Alice? We're with Alice, right?
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close. 9, 8.
Stop! Why do they have to do this every time?
The doors are closing. Let's go.
Right.
Why do they have to do this every time? Luna, Alice, and I dashed towards the blue door. I looked over my shoulder in time to see the others disappearing into their doors. Clover, Quark, and Kay had ended up in the red door. Phi, Dio, and Tenmyoji had gone to the green door.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
All right.
It looks like they're all locked, though.
Does that mean this is just a dead end?
Well, there's a red in here?
Try pulling it.
How about you try pulling it?
Hey, what's with all this hostility?
What do you mean, what's with all this hostility? Yes!
Please don't fight. We need to work together, or we're really going to be in trouble. Please. Very well. I'll pull the lever then. Is that okay?
Yeah, go right ahead. See if I care.
One of the doors opened.
But only one. I wonder how you open the other ones.
Who cares? We should get moving.
What is this place? Don't tell me we somehow managed to get outside. Well, the sky doesn't tend to have hexagons on it.
Look up. There's a ceiling up there.
Yeah, I remember the door said bee garden or something. What's a bee garden? Botanical garden.
Stands for something. Maybe
Or bonsai?
This feels like a whole other little world.
Like an oasis in the middle of all this metal.
I feel kind of weird saying this, considering where we are, but this place feels so liberating. All of this green. It's wonderful.
It's huge, though. We'll wear ourselves ragged trying to search the whole thing.
This must be the exit. So much for this being easy. It's locked.
We should split up and look around.
Agreed.
Well, let's get to it then. Mushroom? Okay, big tree. There's the case. What is this? Shovel. That's important. And a key. Okay. Time to activate the notebook. Bee garden. Moss equals bronze. Mushroom equals silver. And flower equal gold. Okay, so we take the shovel and we take the keys and we dig. So now we need to find moss. What is that? It's a paprika. No, that's a pepper. Paprika is what you call the spice you make from them. A coin. What is this? Metal detector. A tombstone with a keyhole in it. So the people buried here are Mr. Tu Fui and Mrs. Ego Eris. Well, that's what it says. Tu Fui Ego Eris. That's an epitaph. All right, chat. We're gonna Google this. Tu Fui Ego Eris is a line spoken in Silent Hill 3. Thank you, Google. Oh, they'll tell me? Okay, I'll wait. But it said it was a line spoken in Silent Hill 3 when I googled it. God, there's so many items. God, there's so many items. What the? Oh, I know where that goes. Oh. Why are there so many? Whoopsies. I meant to combine that with the metal rod. Now we have a handle. I don't... So, can I just say that I prefer the item... I prefer the way the items worked in the previous game? Where I could just see all of them all at the same time? Like, I like the presentation on that better, and I just like the items themselves better. Surrogate son. Yeah, they were trying to make the items pop out. Not yet. Shoo. I just want to walk under the waterfall. Like, that seems easy. Star. Pink star. Blue star. Yellow star. Green star, red star. Pink, blue, yellow, green, red. Got it. We're in hard mode, right? Cool. Is there another one? That's gotta be all of them. Now what keys do we have? I have the gold one and the bronze one. So let's go dig up those flowers. I have to turn the light back on? Okay. Now it's daytime. Cool. Now let's go dig up those flowers like I was saying. Dang it. There we go. Torn scrap of paper. Can I replant it now? Fine. Okay. Is this where they wanted me to dig for moss? Because it doesn't seem mossy enough. Okay, I guess that was it. Fine. What else do we have? We can metal detect around here. I hate him. Man, Sigma kind of sucks. He's not the same character as Junpei, but at what cost? There we go. We didn't even need them. We didn't even need to detect metal. I'm trying to pan over. Stop clicking. There. Okay, what else do we have? So we have a coin, a knife, a metal detector. I can brute force this. No, I can definitely brute force this, right? So we tried 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 3. We'll try 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. But yeah, like no, I can definitely brute force this though, right? Like 1, 3, 2. We tried 1, 3, 2. 3, 1, 2. 3, 1, 2 is not correct. 3, 2, 1. Are there other combinations? Hey, so I did try all the combinations, right? Wait. Hold on. Oh, no, I got it. No, I got it. We got it. So that's actually 1, 3, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3. Yeah, so if the combination is more than 3 presses, then I can't brute force it. Let's try again. Wait, hold on. I did mess it up. 1, 2, 3. There we go. What is this? Circular indentations. Small insert. Well, we have a coin. We have 1 coin. So that means there's 3 more coins. Wait. In here? Oh yeah, what if I turn this off and then we just run the metal detector over all those stars? Already solved that. I barely looked at the fruits of the vine, so I should go do that. Done. And then they make you do this one at a time as a red herring, I guess. Oh, wait, whoopsies. There we go. To deceive you. Okay, and then we know what order the coins go in the wall in. But there were 5 stars, so what's that about? So it's... Yep. That makes sense. Wait, I'm going backwards. Yep, button. Here we go. I will keep... So I'll keep the coin that is heaviest until we find the... Okay. So green is heavier than both white and yellow. Okay. So green is the heaviest coin. Green is greater than... And then we do the same process again. Green is greater than yellow. What? I'm not done! If you use the scale more than 5 times, it triggers this spring, which makes the whole thing shake. Are you for real? Okay, but what? It plays the sound 4 times. Okay, so we have to balance them also. Is greater than white is greater than red. Why does it do that? I don't have to do it anymore. It does that every time? I don't have to do the scale game anymore. I can just leave. I figured out what they all weigh. It's fine. What? Hold on, what? Wait, so but I compared all their weights. You saw that, right? That I compared all their weights? Oh, wait. I'm literally putting them in backwards. There we go. Oh, is the scale the secret puzzle? Ugh. The scale is how we get the secret thing, isn't it? Okay, so touch these in the correct order. That is pink, blue, yellow, green, red. Got it. Good work. Yeah, this is the escape password, right? Yep, that's the escape password. Got another map. Scale is not related to secret code? Okay. Well, I will move on then, because I actually don't have any clue where it is then. Wait. No. No, I definitely know where it is. It's under that, like... It's under that tombstone. Nevada oh my god, here we go. We're already in it, aren't we? Nevada test site. That's just the thing we like to see, huh? Of course. Just a heads up, I will be calling it a stream after we get out of this room, most likely. Just because I've been here for 6.5 hours, so I think it's time. IG equal immunoglobulin? Immunoglobulin. Immunoglobulin. Oh, I've been drinking water the whole time. I've been drinking tons of water. Immunoglobulin. It's another word for antibody. You mean like the stuff that fights off bacteria and viruses? Yeah. What we're actually waiting for is... What we're waiting for is for me to find the secret key to the secret safe. So you missed it. In the first room, I found the secret key on accident, and then I had no idea how you were supposed to find the, like, actual exit, and it made me mad. Like, I had to look it up because I was like, oh, I need to flip the code around or whatever, and I had already done that, and that was the secret one. We already looked under here. So this is the thing, right? Is that the rooms themselves are as tightly designed as the first game, except allegedly there's something secret in here. Allegedly. All right, we tried for a bit, so I think we're gonna exit this room. Found it. And then we're gonna save. Jeez. Jeez. That's awful! The game's used to break if you saved in a puzzle room? Terrifying. Oh my gosh. And with that, I take my leave. Thanks for joining us, folks. See you later.